Hey y'all, today we're going to do a recipe with chicken drumsticks. So I got my big package from Kroger's. They're on a good sale. And then I'm going to use some brown sugar, soy sauce, ground mustard. You can use like yellow mustard, but this was open. Black pepper, onion powder, honey, and some garlic. And then I've got my crock pot. Not using the liner today, but I did already spray it out. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our chicken legs and we're just going to put them in the crock pot. Alright guys, so we have our chicken legs in there. I cut some of the skin down so that they would be good and like meaty and so I can actually coat them. Now we're going to work on making our sauce. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to use is our brown sugar. And we're going to put half a cup in here. And it's going to be loose. We're not going to pack it down. I want mine to be more of a sweeter flavor. That's why I'm going heavier on the brown sugar. All right, guys, I'm using the ground mustard. I'm only going to use a half of a teaspoon. Just a little bit. I really want the zest from this. I know it doesn't look like a lot, but it's going to add a lot of zest to it. Next, we're going to do some black pepper. This is kind of just as you like it. I like black pepper, so I'm going to use kind of a bit. Again, if you don't like it, this is one of those you don't have to use it. We've got our onion. This one I measure with my heart, but I like a lot of onion. Again, this is one of those that's going to add flavor. All right, we have our garlic, minced garlic. You can use fresh. I'm just lazy. So I'm going to use a tablespoon. Like, I actually know this measurement. Use a full tablespoon, and I use a little bit of the juice as well, just to give it the good garlic flavor. All right, we have our honey. I actually just do a little bit of honey, just kind of a dab, just to give it a little bit of a different sweetness. Just really one good squeeze. All right, we're gonna use our soy sauce. You can use regular. I just prefer to cut out sodium, and I have my half cup again, and I am not gonna fill it completely full. I do not need all of it. I'm going to get it right below the line. All right. And again, this is going to be more of a paste. But I have decided that I like my regular mustard, so we are going to add just a little bit of regular yellow mustard as well. All right, and then for the yellow mustard, I'm just going to add just, apparently all over the counter, just kind of the bottom of this. Not the whole thing. I just want about that much. I didn't even fill up the bottom. Then I'm just going to add it in. And now, guys, we're just going to whisk this until it comes together nicely. So we're just going to whisk this. We're just going to kind of get good mixed. And it's going to kind of look like that. It's going to be a really good sauce. You see the garlic in it. It smells amazing. Smells really good. All right, so now we're just gonna pour this over the top of our chicken legs. And you're just gonna kind of try to evenly coat it. Pretty much as you can. Just like that. And it's got juice from the soy sauce and in the brown sugar. And now you can add butter. You can add little butter pats in here. Or you can add a little bit of chicken broth to give it just a little more juice. Chicken legs are pretty juicy on their own. I usually let this sit for about an hour. And then I come back and I add a couple butter pats. Just to give it a little extra juice. So we're going to close this up, and then we'll add butter in a little bit, and then we're going to let it cook on low for about 8 hours to get them really good and juicy. And I prefer low just to give it that good slow cook. All right, guys, so it's been about 8 hours, and we're going to see how these did. So they pretty much glazed like they were supposed to. They look delicious. They're coated. The butter just kind of added a little to it, and these smell amazing. So I hope you enjoy this chicken leg recipe.